Morning, everyone. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I don't want to hear it. I know I look like crap. Les Snow, man. What's up, man? All right, guys. Let's go ahead and let's get some coffee down. Hey. All right, guys. Good morning. Welcome to Bigfoot and Coffee. It is May 5th, I think. I'm pretty sure. Let me check. Yeah. No, wait. It's May 4th. Sorry. Long night, man. Long night, guys. Let's know what's up, Godzilla. Johnny Luke, what's up, my friends? Dillo, what is going on, man? Everybody, glad that you are here this morning. Let's go down. Hey, Whitney, what's up? How you doing today, man? All right. Jeffrey, what up, my friend? Anyways, good morning, everyone. Uh, I'm super happy to be here with you guys today. Last night was pretty crazy. Um, couldn't sleep, stayed up, did a little bit of work on the uh, Denisopithecus theory, some more research, and I couldn't sleep, you know, from what we experienced last night. I think I'm gonna go there today if this rain stops. It's raining here right now, so I think I'm gonna go there today and do a little bit of digging. Uh, where they were last night, I do have some trail cams in that area. So I'm hoping that my trail cams caught something. I'm gonna go put up some more trail cams. I have a plan. I can't tell you where I'm gonna put them because I don't want to reveal that information. But we're gonna go ahead and get it up. May the 4th be with you. Yeah, May the 4th be with you. There we go. Hello. I was waiting for somebody to say that. You know what I'm saying? I really was, man. Gonna be starting soon here. It's raining here, Dillo. It's coming your way, bro. It's raining. So I don't know. I didn't even look this morning at the weather. I mean, I just got up about an hour ago. Not even. I didn't even do nothing with my hair. I mean, I'm trying to choke down some coffee this morning. Uh, be starting here soon. Dillo says. So, yeah, I got a plan. I'm here. What happened at Whistler's? We had some trespassers last night. So you can go back and watch that video. I was in there. I was going to do a night hunt and set up the 360 for today. For this morning, which we do not have because I'm not leaving a camera in there when there's trespassers in there. I'm not going to do it. We cannot afford to lose a camera. Uh, yeah, that's what hats are made for. Yeah, you're right, Dillo. Outdoor University hat on. Feel better now, Dillo? Is that better? Huh? Is that better? Right. All right. All right. So I'm gonna go out there today, do some recon, and put up some more cameras. I'm gonna take the little card reader. If you remember, I can't remember who sent it, but one of our subscribers back when we were in the trailer bought and sent out to the university a um, card reader, to read cards. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to check all the cameras, run through the latest pictures. Yeah, I have mine on too. Charles, LOL. Yeah, I got it. You know, I know I know I'm looking rough, man. Dude, I stayed up last night for a while. I just couldn't sleep. I kept getting up, working on this and that. I wanted to go back, but I decided not to. Um, I'm not worried about them collecting any evidence. When you got that many people in the woods, them Sasquatch, they're out of there. That's why when you get all these researchers, you see 4 or 5 people and they're walking through the woods. Nah, you get more results as one single person. You know what I'm saying? Sasquatch ain't worried about one person. It is worried about 10. You know, there were 3 different teams in there last night, and 3 on each team. So there was 9 people in those woods last night. 9. I'm not worried about anything. No. Where is a Bigfoot when you need them? They don't want. I'm telling you, man. They don't want to mess with them. Sasquatch over there are way more aggressive than they are at the geosite. Soon the skeeter's going to keep everybody out of the woods except me. Skeeters really don't bother me too much. I mean, they bug me, but it's all part of the game. Soundwave. It truly is. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get this situation taken care of ASAP. All right, because I was really looking forward to that. I didn't see anybody on the road at all. Nobody. You know, and I parked down by the bridge access. Not usually I just pull right into Old Man Whistler's and drive back. You know what I'm saying? I parked at the road access and I came down. I came down the road, right? And then I turned and I didn't see no cars, you know? And when I left, they were still in there and I didn't see any cars. So, I don't know. Thought of you throwing a rock at them, making them look in different locations. Yeah. Oh, I whooped a couple times and, you know, stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie, I did, you know. Yeah. All I gotta say, man, I'm at Whistler, man, he'll shoot you. You gotta be careful with that guy. He's not gonna, he doesn't care about laws and regulations. He's old school dude, man. He doesn't care. We don't know who they were. Um, I don't know who they were. I'm assuming Captain Jack Sparrow. The only one that's really been on our tails lately, um, trying to obtain, all of the evidence that we have here at Outdoor University. You know, you can ask Dillo. Dillo has seen uh, some of the. There ain't no mushroom hunters in there at night. You don't hunt mushrooms at night. Everybody knows that. Was Whistler rock salt flying? I didn't hear nothing. I don't even know if he knew they were in there. Probably not, because I mean you can't see where back there. You can't see them flashlights. There's a huge field, so you ain't gonna. You know, it's just it is what it is. Yeah, it ain't mushroom hunters. Trust me when I say that, Godzilla. Old Man Whistler's my type of guy. Yeah, you need to stand your ground. Old Man Whistler ain't gonna play with you. I'm tell you right now. You know, when when that pig came up missing, boy, he was salty. He knew what happened. He knew, but it's never happened before. They've never got that bold, to come that close to old man Whistler because he's out there all the time, man. I mean, there's gunshots there all the time. He pops groundhogs in the field, because they'll dig holes and his tractor will fall in them and stuff. He hates groundhogs, man. He's got a thing. It's like, you know, that's his thing. He carries his rifle with him when he's out on the tractor. He sees a groundhog, he gets excited, he stops. Boom. So what info we got on them? I can't reveal that live, but we got. I know who they are. Let's put it that way. Okay, I know the group. I know who they are. Um, so you know, we've done a little bit of research. We'll get it taken care of. It's not an issue. You know, problem is I can't really put any booby traps in those woods because I don't want anything to affect Squatch. You know what I'm saying? We start doing that, and that's going to affect the behavior. How they found whistlers, don't know. Don't know. Probably just systematically going through the channel and over the years with all of the area that I've explained where Old Man Whistlers is a roundabout. Probably just looked at a map, an aerial map, and figured it out, to be honest with you. You know? So what? We'll figure it out, Soundwave. Don't worry. We'll take care of the entire situation. So I'm gonna try to get out there today if this rain stops, man. I was supposed to go fishing today, but it's raining here, man. And I mean not drizzling. It's raining here right now. I'm not worried about a little bit of drizzle. You know, and I'm not worried about our cameras. Our trail cams, they're waterproof. So is the reader. You know, but it's pouring down rain. You know, because I want to take you guys with me. I am worried about the phone. You know, so did the police grab them? No. Nope. Didn't even call them. I have a plan. Just stick with me, Soundwave. I got a plan, buddy. Okay? Stick with me. I know. I called the cops last time. I know. But this time, this is a little bit different scenario. We got a lot of rain yesterday. Shit, dude. We just got a lot of rain here yesterday, too. Like, you know, that's one of the reasons when it stopped finally. That's why I was like, I need to make my move. I said I got to go get the camera set, and we haven't done a night hunt in I don't even know how long. It's been since we've done a night hunt. So, and I was pretty excited to get a night hunt in. You know, yeah, I'm a little angry about it. I'm not gonna lie. You said they called the sheriffs last night. No, we didn't call the sheriffs last night. I didn't call the sheriffs last night. Who said they called the sheriffs last night? We didn't call the sheriffs. I didn't call. Let me correct this. I personally did not call the sheriffs last night. Okay, let's just put it that way. All right, I didn't. Now, if the sheriff showed up there, I didn't personally pick up the phone and call. You know, maybe Dill had too many frying pans. Yeah, could have been. But we're gonna get it taken care of, guys. Don't worry about it. All right. Um, I'm really disappointed. because I really, really, really wanted to get this hunt in last night. Um, um, I don't even know what to say about it. All I can say is I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna do any investigating in there when we have a bunch of people walking around in there that are trespassing. You know, that's a good way for something bad to happen. Okay, you guys already know these things don't mess around in old man whistlers. You can get hurt in old man whistlers. Let that be very, 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 very well known. Okay, so you know, let's put it this way: you're making a big mistake going in there with a bunch of people. Um, you're gonna get somebody hurt. Is what's gonna happen. All right, you're not gonna get the results that you're looking for. So, as far as I'm concerned, take a bunch of people in there, see what happens. Because I'm telling you, you know, people were going to call you, making your phone ring, and stop them from giving your position up. At same time, Diller said police were on way. I had my ringer off, so I don't know. Joseph, what's up? Joseph Page, what's going down, buddy? You know, they got me pissed off. Don't need you or Bigfoot wounded or hurt. Yeah, listen, man. There's no reason. You know, listen. You don't. We don't have. We don't have to hurt or harm a Sasquatch to get this species recognized. Trust me when I tell you that. Okay, we already have the smoking gun. I don't need to injure or hurt or capture a Bigfoot. Uh, that's just doesn't need to be done that way. You know what I'm saying? Um, what up? I'm just going back and reading some of your comments here. I don't think my phone made noise last night, did it? I don't think so. If it did, it might do it internally when I'm on live with it because I don't remember hearing anything. I was focused on them last night. I mean, I got to base camp, and that's usually where I go live. As soon as I got to base camp, I heard voices. I'm like, there's no way I'm hearing voices. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's chatter. So I'm listening. That's when I seen the very first flashlight. I was like, oh, okay. That's when I was like, all right, stealth. I shut the light off. I don't even think they knew I was in there at all. You know what I'm saying? Because it didn't look like they were walking away from me or coming towards me. So you know what I'm saying? And if you notice, like one was here, one was here, one was here, it looked like they were doing a grid pattern over the woods. Is what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't do that. Don't call me when I'm in the woods, people. Especially on a scenario like that. You know, how many know where Whistler's at? I mean, nobody knows where Whistler is. But it's not, bro. I'm trying to tell you, it's not that hard to figure it out. I mean, it's not too much radio chatter if they're try. trying to get them. I agree because I could hear the walkie-talkies. I could hear them. You know what I'm saying? How they extract the area. I don't know how they got in there. Soundwave. I always got a million questions. I don't know because there was no cars when I went down the road. I went in the bridge part. Okay. Oh, remember the day that I sat in the truck with the rain by the bridge and scanned the field, Old Man Westers, and one ran across? That's where I went in. Which sometimes I do go in. It's the same distance from there to, or going in the long way from Old Man Westers. It's the same distance. It's the same walk to base camp. It just takes you through a different part of the woods. So I'm assuming that they got dropped off. Don't know, bro. I mean, I wasn't part of their team. I mean, I got as close as I possibly could. You know, I got as close as I possibly could. So, I mean, don't think that I just, ran away and didn't obtain some information because I did. But you got to also understand this, Soundwave. I can't sit here and tell you everything that I know because we're on a public platform. So now they know that I know. Okay. I can't do that. You know, where they dip. I, I can't answer that, Soundwave. I can't. Get a hold of Dillo. Dillo will tell you, or Tack, one or the other. You know, I have to be careful what I say on here. I really shouldn't even be talking about it, to be honest with you, and giving it any life at all. You know, you know. Yeah, it was. It's not. Yeah. Let's go back to the bottom of this page. Tim, what's up? Hope they don't go in. I don't even think they're going to be able to get close. With that many people, it doesn't matter because they're going to run. Them Sasquatch are going to leave. There's too many. I'm telling you right now. This is one of the major reasons why these Bigfoot research organizations don't get results. It doesn't matter if there's two people here and two people there and two people there, or one person here, one person there, one person there. You don't think that they know how many people are in the woods. They know. Too many people in the woods, all they do is move off. All they do, you know? They just leave until it's safe, and then they come back. It's that simple, you know? So that's why I get, such good results when I'm in there by myself. But I'm really, truly not in there by myself because I'm live. So you guys see exactly what my eyes are seeing, you know? That was a big way. All those lights, yeah. Well, yeah, they would have went in there. They would have went in there with night vision, which I did take uh, our night vision with us. You know, so if they suddenly go lights out on sea, I'll be thinking military if that happened. I did not see them turn their lights off. I did not. I mean, you seen what I seen, right? And I mean, at the end of that video, I was really close. That's why I shut it down, lights off, and I went black. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a little close. They would have even been able to see the phone light. You know, so that's one of the reasons I had my screen dimmed to, you know, as much as I can. Here's a funny story: is I dimmed, you know, I, I dimmed my I dimmed my screen last night, right? So, you know, it wasn't a real bright light, and they would know where I was. So I wake up this morning, right, and I go to check my phone, and I turn the kitchen light on, and that's Dello. I got some big lights, that run on the top of my kitchen. It's bright, very bright in my kitchen. And I'm like, why won't my phone turn on, man? I'm like, dang it, what's going on? You know? Here, I had the brightness on my phone all the way down, and it was too light to really see, so I thought my phone was broke. Yeah, I was freaking out there for a minute. Then I remembered, oh, so then I went in the bathroom, closed the door, and turned the brightness back. I woke up this morning like, oh no, it's not going to be one of them types of days, is it? You know? Yeah. Let me get some coffee. Talks amongst yourselves. I need this coffee. Yeah, so I did go in last night with a night vision. Um, and I mean, that's how I knew how many people were there. I got close enough where that thing's got like a 10 times zoom on it, man. It'll zoom, zoomity zoom. And, you know, uh, no, they did not find me. They don't even know I was there. I used that in a night vision. That's how I knew there were 3 people per team. 3 teams, 3 people per team. And they were doing a grid pattern. So they kind of knew what they were doing. They weren't in it just roaming. I watched. Mom said she heard you out there last night. She went to visit family. LOL. Dillo, you're gonna get the frying pan this morning, brother. You know. And everyone wonders why Dillo's head's all. You know. All right. Joseph Page says, I have a theory about why people have issues with electronic devices while hunting for Bigfoot. Um, and electronesis are abilities known to exist in the animal world. Electro repentance. I don't know much about that, but I guess I will research that. It is possible Bigfoot has these abilities as well. I don't know of any animal that has the ability to interfere with electronics. None. An electric eel, if you touch it, yeah, if you put your phone on an electric eel, it's like you'll blow your phone up. You know. And there's also a fish that creates its own electricity, which I think are the only 2 animals on the planet that create their own electricity. If I'm correct, no mammals. But that could be. Who knows? I mean, I don't know, man. You know, I've never got to sit down and talk to a Sasquatch and go, "Hey, man, why does this?" I mean, I've straight up filmed them, and our cameras have been all right. You know, you have glitches with cameras and stuff like that. You know, an electric eel, a platypus. I don't know. Platypuses don't have electricity. I'm pretty sure. No, they're venomous, but it's not electricity. There's also a fish, a deep sea fish that has the power. I think it's only in aquatic species. I wish them fly traps would have been hanging. Oh yeah, that would have been great. To hear them yelling and screaming and all sticky. That would have been funny. You know, um, I got I got some plans, guys. Okay, I do. Trust me when I say this. I do. I have a few things that I'm gonna, you know, trust me. I'm not an idiot. You know, I got this. You know, a platypus is a mammal, yeah, and they create an electrical field. Bumblebees also. Well, everything creates humans do. Every living thing has an electric field around it, but nothing that will affect electronics. Even an electric eel won't affect. You can hold it right next to the tank and poke them with a stick and make them angry, and it ain't gonna affect your electronics. That's facts. I get science. Don't you know? Mix up uh, urban legend with science. You know. Uh oh, somebody sent me some. Hold on. See, my phone's vibrating. I haven't even turned on my stuff from last night yet. Well, good morning, Mr. Jack Sparrow. What do we got? Good morning, Mr. Sparrow. Douchebag. This new sales pitch. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Captain Jack Sparrow texted me though. Hard to say. He's not calling. I've tried to call that number. They won't answer it. Trust me. You don't want to talk to me on the phone, man. Look, I got a mouth on me. I do. You should ask Dillo. You should. Dillo seen the text and me messing with the dude, man. Oh no, I got him mad as a box of rocks, dude. He's he's smoking mad at me. Yeah, sharks have it too. Yeah, to find food. That's correct. They do, Joseph. They do. Uh, Gooden's Auto. What's up? What up? Let's get a Ryan update. How's Ryan? And a Nova update. If Tina's on, is she on? Is Tina even on? Or use Jewweed. I love Jewweed. Jewweed's my thing. Red Dog. Yeah, just this guy, man, doesn't make any sense when he talks. New sales pitch. Just like the girl. You guys should team up and do a channel together. We retire researchers. You ain't never gonna retire me, bruh. You keep it up. Keep it up. Mm, all that electric and still can't charge phone. What up? Bigfoot Batman, what up, my friend? How are you this morning? You know? What's up? I'm trying to look here and see what's up. Uh, okay. funny. Not even gonna reply. I have better things to do. I have my double hernia surgery in the morning at 11. Got to be there, but at 9. Okay, Scott, be careful. I wish you the best, buddy. You know, when you putting up Les's cams, or did you do it already? No, my brother's supposed to come over today. He's, got a lot more tech experience than I do, with cell cams, and we're gonna figure it out today together. Supposed to be here like around noon. We're gonna figure them out today, and then we're gonna get Snowcam 1 and Snowcam 2 up. One's going in one place, the other one's going at another place. You know, so yeah, everybody. Let's get Scott put on that prayer list real quick this morning. All right, please. He's got surgery in the morning, guys. So let's get him put up and on the prayer list. Here we go. There's some prayers coming in for Scott. Dave P, what up, my friend? Good morning. You know, finger still hurts, man, when I cut my nail. I cut my nail bad. Look at that. Almost cut my whole nail off. Yeah, dude. Like this. Wow. Talk about pain. It hurt real bad. You know? I put a new band-aid on it, a new bandage on it. I put some more duct tape on it. I took it off. Well, the electrical tape, I took it off of there. I'm about to go fishing. Prayers for you, Scott. This douche. Jack Sparrow again. Yeah. Shouldn't be picking your nose that much, Charles. Yeah. No. I can't find on my beard trimmer. I got some things that you click in where you can trim your nose hairs. I don't know where it is. I can't find it. You know, I must have missed it. What happened with the strangers on Old Man Whistler's last night? I left. I observed them for a while. I watched them. Then when they started heading back towards the road, that's when I left because I was on the other road. I'm sure they know where my vehicle was if they were smart. You know, I mean, you're in there trespassing. You probably should have a lookout somewhere. You know, so I'm assuming there was probably a guy on the corner. You know, the two roads watching. In the weeds, which one goes. What car goes where. That's what I would do. I would make sure that I had somebody watching. So, what up? The cars, cuffs, or holding butts with rock salt and screaming on foot. Yeah, that's what she said. I don't know. All I'm assuming is I know that I followed them. They were on the very, very close to the road when I left. And then I turned around. I trucked it down the hill, went through that bottom, came up on the other side, then hit that little field, and then came into base camp. Any guesses as to what they were doing? Oh, I'm sure I know what they were doing. They're trying to get a Sasquatch. Exactly what they were trying to do. You know, I'm going today and I'm going to do some recon. and walk around. I'm, it's raining, dude. I'm telling you right now, bad. I'd like to walk around in there and see if we can see any kind of DNA traps or anything. Are they in there trying to get some of our evidence? Or are they trying to get evidence of their own? What are they trying to do? You know, are they trying to harm one? I heard no gunshots, so you know, no, they won't poaching no deer. Number one, if you poach deer, you don't poach deer in the woods. You know, you poach them on food sources, fields. Where the clover is this time of year. You know, ag land, bean fields. If it's a little later in the year, you don't poach deer in the middle of the woods at night. AP says it's raining here too. Dillo says not here yet, Dave. It's not raining over there by Dillo. It's raining here, Dillo. It's coming your way. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. What else do we got? Let's see what else we got here. To address whatever we need to address before we jump off here. I don't know why people think they're going to find Bigfoot if we have so much trouble locating them. Well, here's why, because it's obviously somebody who's watched the channel and knows that we're on to something, knows that our area is producing. Okay. I mean, guys, there's researchers out there that's been doing this for 20, 30 years that don't have a 1/16th of what we have. Okay. Our area is special because it's not, 1,000,000 acres. You know what I'm saying? They can't really, you know, it's not 1,000,000 acres. Hope you get it all in. So here, dude, my whole front yard is like a lake. And you know how my front yard goes down a little bit, Bill. You've seen it, you know? You've been here. Uh, what else we got? Hope y'all go. Yes. Okay. Ours has standing water. Yeah, I just want it to stop. You know, that's all. I'm not asking it to stop all day. I'm just asking for a little window, man, so I can get to Old Man Whistler's and do some recon. You know, if it rains all day, it's gonna wash prints away. I need, it's harder to track in the rain. End of the conversation. Anybody who knows anything about tracking, it's harder. It's harder to track in the rain. It is. You know, Edie wanted someone to call you. Call, see you're okay. Kept saying not to cause making phone ring. Oh, then Tax says Dillo said police on the way. Let me get this. I'm gonna say this again. I personally, my hands did not call the police last night. Okay. Storm here yesterday. Cloudy today. Bass will be roaming. Yep. Going. Yeah. Jigs and minnows. Maybe a hair jigs. There you go. Some minnows. Maybe a hair jig. Mm-hmm. Let us know. Says Later, everyone. Gotta go. Put time. Change gears and oil pump on 5.3 liter Chevy engine. Okay. All right, Les. Yeah, I'm gonna jump off here too, Les. All right. So you have a good day, Les. Timing chain and gears. Yeah. There you go. Good time to be in the woods today. Put on a poncho. Yeah. A light rain. I'll do that. And just put a phone and over something or under something or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out, but not in a torrential downpour. I can't afford to lose a phone. No, it's just not worth it to me. It's not even worth taking the risk when I can just wait for the rain to stop. You know. So, all right, guys, but that's pretty much it for today. Listen to me, man. Take a kid fishing. Seriously, invest in the youth of this country. By doing so, investing in your own future. Remember, I said that. Think of that as you sit in this beautiful free country of the United States of America. Make sure that you know it's because of veterans. You understand? Buy them a cup of coffee, help them put their groceries in the car if you see one, you know? Or just shake their hand and tell them, hey, thank you for your service. It's that simple. 216-632-9385. It's my personal phone number, guys. Call me. You call that the phone ring. You're not feeling yourself, you're feeling low, you're feeling down. Depression is a very real thing, guys. Call me, man. I'll pick you up. I'll laugh with you. I'll cry with you. We'll break stuff together. Whatever you want to do, just call me. Listen, if you take it in the woods in the water, leave with it, man. Okay? Just that simple. Don't litter. Nobody likes a litter bug, man. Nobody. Put down the Xbox. Pick up a tackle box. Don't let social media raise our children. That's simple. I'm Charles Mills with Outdoor University, and I love every single one of you. I'll see y'all in the great outdoors. Later, guys.